Y'all, I was just talking away again, and I realized that I had a malfunction. So I am back with number 19. And I love this problem. This is a very good question. It's a hard question. On a 1,200-mile trip, a plane trip took 5 hours flying in the direction of the wind. So we have this piece of information. We have this piece of information. And then we have, on the return trip, flying against the wind, the trip took 6 hours. Using x as the plane speed and y as the wind speed, which is the solution to the system of equations? And they give us the hint of using distance equals rate times time. And they say that for this particular situation, x is the plane speed and y is the wind speed. So we have what we need here to solve this problem, but it's tricky. We know the distance is 1,200. And we know that the time varies. If you're going with the wind, let me just do it that way. The time is going to be 5 hours. And the rate would be the plane speed plus the wind speed because you're going with the wind. All right. So we're left with 1,200 equals 5 times x plus y. And then if you're going against the wind or without the benefit of the wind, the distance didn't change. You would have the plane speed minus the wind speed because you don't have the benefit of the wind. And you have 6 hours because of you're going against the wind, so there's more resistance. So 1,200 equals 6 times the plane speed without the benefit of the wind speed. And that would be 1,200 equals, let's go ahead and distribute, 6x minus 6y. Now, I don't know why I didn't distribute up here, other than it's 3 in the morning. And that would be that equation. So with the wind, with the aid of the wind, you have that equation. Without the wind, going against the wind, you have this equation. And we are supposed to solve for the plane speed and the wind speed. So to do that, I'm going to take, I'm actually going to put my equations in a different order. Let's put them in standard form, because I'm using elimination this time. I don't need slope-intercept form. Okay, so we have to get these onto equal terms. I don't see a factor that would easily do that, so I'm going to take this first one, and I'm going to multiply it by -6. So I would have -6 times 5 is -30, and that one's carrying an x. Then -6 times 5 is -30, and that one's carrying a y. And then on the other side, we have to multiply to get -7,200. And then on this particular equation, I'm going to multiply it by 5. 5 times 6 is positive 30x. 5 times negative 6 is negative 30y. And then 5 times 12 is 60 with 2 zeros there. So I have raised my equations up to higher terms, and I can cancel right here because those x terms have been eliminated. So I'm left with negative 60y equals 1200 negative. Divide both sides by negative 60. So y is going to be, eliminate a 0, and you get positive 20. And remember, y is the wind speed. So the wind speed is 20 miles an hour. And then we need to calculate the plane speed. How fast is our little plane going, or big plane? I suspect it's a little one, though. Okay, let's do either equation. It doesn't matter. I think I'll change color just because I don't want to get all tripped up here. So 1200 equals 5x plus 5y. And I'm going to substitute the 20 for the y. So I have 1200 equals 5x plus 5 times y. So 5x plus 100 equals 1200. Move the 100 and cancel. So 1100 equals 5x. And divide both sides by 5. And you should get your answer. 220 miles an hour is the plane speed. I like that question. If you ever decide to become a pilot, you'll need to know how to do that. All right. Answer is going to be x of 220, y of 20. So I like answer B for that one. And I really like the elimination method. I think I'm going to start using that a little bit more. Okay, 19 is B. Let me see. 18 was C. So let's go back to our homework page. 19 was B. And 18 was C. And then we will move on to the next page, which is 96. If I don't have to copy it, I can... Nope, I'm going to need to copy it. So I think I'm going to stop this video, and I'll see you back in just a second.